In this video, I'm going to share how I am selling digital products without showing my face and without creating videos, okay? Now, one of the things that gets in the way of people getting started with an online business or some kind of online presence is the fact that they feel that they have to show their face, okay? And that's understandable because, let's face it, if you want to have the most success when it comes to selling stuff online, showing your face is going to do you a whole lot more good than not showing it, okay? Like that when people see you, they hear you talk, right? They are more inclined to trust you, right? And believe what you're talking about. It's easier to build a connection that way, right? As opposed to, let's say you have some faceless channel, that, nobody really knows what's going on behind it, right? Other than what you put out there, it's less believable. Let's just put it that way. Like it's harder to connect with a faceless channel. And that's not to say that it can't be done. There are people doing extremely well. I'm talking about extremely well, like astronomically well, with faceless channels or pieces of content on the internet where they're not showing their face, right? But if I told you that you could get online and start selling digital products, right? Start, some kind of online business that does not require you to put your face on camera, be all over social media and all that type stuff, would you be interested? I would like to think there are a lot of people who would be interested in this kind of stuff, which is the reason why faceless channels have, become so popular, right? Whether it's faceless channels on YouTube or on Instagram, TikTok, other social media platforms and all the like, right? Okay. Now, obviously, I'm sharing my face here on YouTube, right? I share my face on various other social media platforms and all that type of stuff, okay? But there is one platform that I'm using that I am sharing my face, and as a matter of fact, well, I'll tell you exactly what it is. It's with Threads, okay? Threads it's a relatively new platform. It's less than 2 years old, right? I think it launched like sometime around July of 2023 or so. This is my Threads account right here. So, I mean, the only bit of my face that I'm showing is on my, my profile picture and stuff like that, right? And then you'll see my face every time I post a thread and all that type of stuff. However, this is just this channel, right? I do have another account which I can't necessarily share right now because it's part of a case study that I'm doing right now, and I don't want my results to be skewed by people seeing it and then jumping on there and following and copying what I'm doing or whatever the case may be, right? It's a purely faceless channel where my profile picture is not my face. Nobody knows who I am or what I'm doing, right? They're just there and they follow just purely for the value and the content that I'm providing, right? It's not even my voice, right? When it comes to Threads, right? And because with Threads, right, which is like Instagram's little baby brother or baby sister, however you want to look at it. It's a platform where people can gain reach on social media just through typing, okay? It's kind of like, I guess it's supposed to be like your rival to X, or what used to be known as Twitter, okay? And you can basically gain a following just by posting content here, little tiny little short posts, okay, on Instagram, on Threads, okay? And because it's such a new platform, right, as usually is the case with a lot of these new platforms, they want a lot of people to come on, right? So they'll even pay you. They'll even pay you to post, like if you reach certain thresholds or a certain number, right, hit certain metrics, they'll even pay you to post on their platform, okay? But we're not even concerned with that. We're looking here to just gain a following, gain some reach, which we can use to sell digital products, okay? And so that's what I'm using right now to promote digital products without showing. Now clearly on this one, okay, the only bit where I'm showing my face is like I've got my profile picture on there, right? And then maybe on an occasional post I might have like I may add a video. I haven't done one yet, but I could put a video in there, right, that would show my face. But you don't even have to do any of that. It's just, if you're just strictly typing words, little short, and they're not even that long, like just little short posts, right? Just like this one right there. Really, really short stuff. And I have not done anywhere nearly as much as I could be doing on here, right? I kind of, because I've been spending some time going through a course, a product on Threads that I just recently purchased to try to speed up, obviously with anything new, there's always going to be a learning curve, right? And I'm just one of those people that prefers to buy time, right, instead of trying to figure out on my own. And I'd rather just pay somebody that has already gone through what I would otherwise be going through right now, has already figured it out, and they have provided like an outline, they've got the experience, they know what they're talking about, and they basically can make things easier for new people like you and I to get results a lot sooner, okay? So if you like to get access to the same course, same training that I am using right now to grow on on Threads, okay? Check out the first link in the description below this video. It'll show you exactly how to get started. It is currently on sale. This is not false scarcity, okay? This is real. It's currently on sale. And the price is going to go up by $20 in 3 days, because I think on the 20th of February, in 3 days from the time of this recording, but on the 20th of February the price is going to go up. So if you want to get it for cheaper, now is the time. First link in the description below this video, okay? But it is really, it's ridiculous for the little bit of work that I've done, right? I'm not even been posting every day on this thing with this particular Threads account, right? And I had like close to, basically not. So essentially, if you've already been on Instagram, right, you open up a Threads account, the people that were already following you on Instagram, if they activate their Threads account, they will automatically be following you as well, okay? So when I started, I probably had like maybe 10 or 11 followers on Threads, and that I don't even have that big of a follower count on Instagram. As a matter of fact, when I started posting on Threads, I started noticing my Instagram following started growing just a little bit, right? Without me having posted on Instagram, okay? So it's definitely something for you to take into consideration, right? And this is why you need to jump on it now, because I don't want to say hidden, like it didn't quite get the kind of traction that people were thinking or hoping it would get when it first launched, I think like in July of 2023. It's definitely growing, no question about it, right? But I think people are starting to become a little bit more aware of it now. And now this is like TikTok back in the early days, right? People were just blowing up, going viral like crazy because it was new, and obviously the algorithm is set up to encourage people to get on and have their content just go wild, right? So that's what's going on right now with Threads, and if I were you, I would definitely be jumping on there. You could even use it to help grow your YouTube channel if that's something if that's you, right? If YouTube is something that you're big on right now and trying to get your 1,000 subscribers, that would be the way to go, right? And that's something that I'm definitely going to I'm going to be looking to do maybe next month or a month from now, start using some of these other platforms to grow my YouTube channel. The reason I'm holding off right now, is because I'm experimenting with other things on YouTube to see how I can grow organically just through only inside the YouTube ecosystem without bringing any outside help, okay? So I want to see, I'm doing it by niching down and seeing how that kind of, if that does play a role to help me grow a little bit faster or something like that. But anyway, Instagram Threads is the way to go right now. If you want to have a place, and it's easy. When I say easy, I mean it's simple, right? It's so simple. You know, all the effort that goes into creating a video, and you know, if you do editing and then editing it, doing the editing and then uploading, and all the hoops you gotta jump through with Instagram threads. If you have a thought, whatever it is, doop, 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 like sending a text, boop boop, and you're done. It is so much easier to post 10 pieces of content per day on a platform like threads than it would ever be, you know, posting videos on any of the other platforms. Okay, and this is one of those, like I said, it's because it's new, it's easier to grow. Before it start, like, once people start picking up on what's going on here and people start more people start coming on, it's only going to get harder and harder. So you really want to benefit from that, what they call it, like first movers advantage, by jumping on now. And if you want to speed up your learning curve of how to use the platform, how to grow on the platform, I would highly encourage you to check out first link in the description below this video. It's the same course that I purchased myself, that I'm studying at the moment, as I, learn how to operate on the platform and learn how to grow and learn how to generate sales on the platform thread. So definitely check that out. Like I mentioned, first link in the description below. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, let me know in the comment section below, and I will be sure to answer. Thank you ever so much for taking the time to watch this video, and I will catch you in my next one. Ciao.